Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Hope you had a wonderful Labor Day weekend and relaxed and had a good time. We just hung out and got some errands done and just had a nice weekend. So I hope you did too. So I'm going to start off today's Facebook Live with the raffle and the raffle winner. This was the prize, the Floral Romance Seals. And let me see here if I can get to it. Page. There we go. And I will announce the winner. Sorry, I have it on here, but it's going to take me a little while to find. So I'll announce the winner on the comments. So make sure you check out the comments when the video is done. So a little bit of a surprise. And then this week's raffle prize is this really lovely metallic green ribbon. And it was part of the Tea Time suite of products, and it's just really pretty ribbon. So please comment and share this video to be entered into the raffle. And then, let's see. I'm very excited about today's Facebook Live because it's just such a pretty project, and I really hope you enjoy it as much as I do. It's a daisy frame, and I'll show you right now. It's just gorgeous. It has these really full, they look like Gerber daisies to me, on the frame. And then this is the chicken wire background that I embossed in silver. And so that really adds a bit of nice texture to it. So I'll show you that as well. I got the frame at Michael's, and then I ordered a whole bunch more on michaels.com. I don't know if it's still available, but that is where I got it. So let's start off with the embossing. So I have a piece of 5x7 Sahara sand, and I have the chicken wire background, and I'm going to generously ink this up. With Versamark, and then we'll stamp it. Good morning, Denise. Try to get it in the middle, but it doesn't have to be. Apply a good amount of pressure here to make sure everything gets inked. Now we'll get the silver embossing powder and see how I did. And I forgot to use the embossing buddy. You should use the embossing buddy before you stamp. But I always forget that somehow. Looks pretty good. Just kind of tap off some excess, and then I like to use a dry brush sometimes if I have a little bit too much. So I'll just brush some of that off. That's why you got to use the embossing buddy. All right, so now let's emboss this. Let this heat up a little bit, and then it'll start melting. Ah, there we go. Starts melting and turning it shiny, shimmery. gonna flip it over so I don't burn my fingers. Okay, so that's all embossed, so we'll let that cool off a little bit while we stamp right here. We're gonna stamp Smile in Pear Pizzazz, and then It's Your Time to Shine in Highland Heather. So let's do the Smile kind of in the center. And then It's Your Time to Shine right there. Okay. Now, of course, we're gonna put this on dimensionals. And we'll center this on here. And that's the part that's going to go inside our frame, in front of the glass is what I did so that you could see the texture. Okay, so now for the flowers. So basically the flowers are punched out from these 3 punches: the daisy punch, the medium daisy punch, and the 1 1/8 scallop punch. And the stamp set that I used is the Daisy Lane stamp set. So it has the Smile, It's Your Time to Shine, as well as the 2 flowers, daisies, that match up with these. And also it comes in a bundle with this medium daisy punch. So you get 10% off when you buy them in a bundle. And I put the hostess code back here. So here is the hostess code that you can use to buy this bundle. So I just went ahead and punched out a whole bunch of daisies. I cut the paper in strips like this so that it was easier to punch out all the daisies. And it is quite a bit of punching, but it's worth it. And to assemble the flower, I have 4 of the large and 4 of the medium and 2 of the scallop. And with the scallop, since it's not petals, to make the petals, I did some trimming. So here's how I did the trimming. I did a cut towards the center, but not all the way. And then I did another cut on the opposite side. And then I did one at the quarter, not all the way. And then the other quarter. And then the 1/8 and the other 1/8. And this way you get a pretty equal amount of petals. So now I'm just gonna make 2 little cuts on the 2 other little V's for the petals. And then I will have a little tiny daisy that will be perfect as my middle daisy. And we can fluff up the petals, curl them up. I'm going to show you all of that. So for this, I just went ahead and used my regular snail adhesive. And so I offset each daisy. So this one is offset like that. And then the next one is offset like this. So you can see the fullness starting to form. And then the last one is offset like this. So you get that really full daisy, Gerber daisy look. And then I take a bone folder and just curl up the edges. Make it all nice and fluffy. And then same thing with the medium one. and then add another, offsetting each one, and then add the last one that makes it nice and full. Curl up the petals, and then add these two together, and just try to offset these a little bit too. And then I like to use glue dots to put each section together. So I always tear off a bit of the liner to expose one of the glue dots. Wow, I really missed the middle on that one, but that should be fine. Curl this up. So I just expose one of the glue dots, stick it on, got it right in the middle that time, and then stick it right on there, and that way you don't have this long trail and you don't have glue dots exposed, and it just makes it nice and easy. So now I'm going to show you how I did the centers. So I took a strip of crumb cake and I have the flower, and I just want the center of the flower. And so a little trick is to stamp on either side. So that way you're really getting enough flowers, enough centers, so that you're not wasting paper. So then we're just going to punch these out with the 1/2 inch circle punch. And then here's a little trick to make the centers pop up like a button. So you're just going to start in the middle and hold it with a stylus, with the larger ball end of the stylus, and just make circles, and make circles going out, and then you'll kind of see that this becomes a button. I wish I could zoom in. Whoops. But see, it's more buttony. It's got some dimension to it. So let's do this other one. So just start in the middle, just add some pressure, just roll it out, and it starts rolling out. There you've got your little button. Okay, so now I'm going to add some dimensionals to the centers, and the dimensionals fit perfectly just inside here. So I've got this flower already done that needs a center, and this flower. The centers really make the flower, I think. All right, so we've got our flowers. So now it's time to pull in the frame. So I've got a frame here. I've got some flowers ready. So I'm just going to arrange the flowers on here to kind of get an idea of where they're going to go. I'm going to use glue dots to put them on, and I'm going to do at least 2 glue dots so that they really, really stick. Come on, glue dots. Okay, so this one is about there. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so I'll expose 2 more. I'll do this one down here. This is so fun putting it together with all the flowers. And then let's expose 2 more. One, 2. This one kind of goes up in here. And then we'll do this lovely melon mambo one with Daffodil Delight and a soft suede center. Like that. And then this one is Highland Heather and Purple Posy. This one is Flirty Flamingo and Blushing Bride. This one is Grapefruit Grove and Daffodil Delight. This one is also Flirty Flamingo and Blushing Bride. So let's expose expose 2 more and put this one on. And then let's do this one. Up here. And the last flower we'll add right here. Perfect. So now I'm going to bring back in the other frame so I can kind of look and see where to put all the leaves. And we're going to use glue dots for all of those. So I've used several punches. I've used the leaf punch for these leaves. And then I've cut out these leaves with the wild rose dies. And then I've cut out a whole bunch of sprigs with the sprig punch, and then I've cut them in half. So we have lots of sprigs going on. So let's start with some sprigs. So we've got glue dots, so I'll expose 2. And then I will carefully put glue dots on here because they're so small they might rip. Put those on there. Oh, and you can do it that way, or actually I want to do it this way. So I'm going to save that for another one. I'm going to grab one of these and go that way. All right, now one of these I'm going to stick down in there. And then one of the wild rose leaves, put it about right there. And we'll get that down in there too. Nice. Okay, so now we'll add another one over here. I didn't leave a lot of room there. It's okay. We got one there, one there. Okay, now we'll do over here. Get the leaf punch. Yep, this uses a lot of punches. So we'll put that in there. And then this one. We'll try to stick this in there too. There we go. Okay, and now the other side has a wild rose leaf. Wild rose leaf. Just so pretty. It would be such a lovely gift. I'm gonna give this to my sister-in-law as a, they just bought a new house. So what is that called? A home warming gift. A welcome home gift. Can't remember what that's called. So I hope she likes it. Housewarming gift. I just remembered. That's what it is. So now we'll add some over here. And a wild rose. The leaves just really make it nice. All right, got one. Here. And then we've got one down here. Okay, so now we can start up here and decorate these leaves. So we'll start with one of these. And we'll do wild leaf rose. And a sprig. And it looks like I need to punch out more to finish because I'm only noticing I have one wild rose. But you get the idea of adding all the leaves. And then you're going to put this in front of the glass right here. And you're going to finish and have this beautiful, beautiful decorated daisy frame. And you could put a picture in it, or you could put a picture collage in it, and just really enjoy making it and enjoy giving it away as a gift. And I hope you have enjoyed watching this project, and I hope that you make one of your own or make some Gerber daisies for your cards. That would be really fun. And let's see, I hope that you enjoyed watching and that you will tune in next Tuesday, and that if you're local, you can join me at Chick-fil-A every first Tuesday of the month. That's where I'm headed now to make a free card. So if you're local, join me at 10 a.m. at the Chick-fil-A on Blossom Hill and Almaden Expressway. So it's going to be lots of fun, and I hope to see you there. And I will see the rest of you next Tuesday. So thanks for watching and have a great week. Bye.